Test, 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 test. Got it? Good. You are looking at Athletic Park in Wausau, where we're just a few minutes away from American Legion Baseball. It's Wausau post 10 against the Sixers from Stevens Point. Hi, everybody. I'm Chris Conley. 81 degrees and sunny, a pleasant summer night in Wisconsin. Here's the batting order for Stevens Point. Noah Marshke will lead off and play first base. Calvin Roth is the shortstop, batting second. Caden Adam is the third baseman, hitting third. Peyton Flees is the pitcher. He'll hit for himself, fourth. Jacob Garth is in center field, fifth. Matthew Ostrowski catches. He'll bat sixth. Braylon Smola is in left field, seventh. Zach Richter hits eighth in right field, and Josh Apiola is the second baseman, batting ninth. For the Sixers, that's Marshke, Roth, Adam, Flees, Garth, Ostrowski, Smola, Richter, and Apiola. For the Bulldogs of post 10, Oliver Churasky plays right field and will lead off. At third base, Tony Ifendano will bat second. Tyler Dobratz is in left field, third. Dylan Smogoleski is at first base, batting fourth. Caden Worth is the center fielder. He'll hit fifth. Jesse Osnes is the shortstop. He'll bat sixth. Second baseman is Jack Barthels, who will hit seventh. Joe Gravine will catch and bat eighth. Pitcher Davis Winter will hit for himself in the 9 spot. For the Bulldogs, home standing, Churasky, Ifendano, Dobratz, Smogoleski, Worth, Osnes, Barthels, Gravine, and Winter. The Honor Guard is out on the field. Let's go down for the national anthem. These teams met less than a week ago at the Firecracker Tournament, a game that the Bulldogs won. Our pregame coverage and batting orders are brought to you by Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston, providing dependable vehicle repair, service, and tires for 22 years. With a 3-year nationwide warranty, free roadside assistance, at Auto Select, you're good to go. That's Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston and on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Stevens Point. Teams will be on the field and we'll be ready for first pitch Tuesday night American Legion Baseball when we come right back on Zaleski Sports.
Find auto repairs, brakes, tires, and oil changes all in one place at Auto Select in Weston. At Auto Select, you can expect dependable automotive repair from the experts you can trust will exceed your expectations. Auto repair has never been so comfortable with a spacious, clean waiting room with refreshments along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. And ask about their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty. For your next auto repair or maintenance, bring your vehicle to Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
Elite Auto Care is a family-owned business providing top-notch car care to the Schofield, Weston, and Wausau area. They deliver honest and professional automotive repair and maintenance services with quality ASE certified technicians that you can trust. Elite Auto Care offers the latest technology and is equipped to handle all major and minor repairs on both foreign and domestic vehicles. From general maintenance, air conditioning and brakes to exhaust, axle repair, tires, or just a simple oil change. Turn to Elite Auto Care, your local family-owned auto business on Schofield Avenue in Schofield.
Getting ready for baseball on Tuesday night. It's 81 degrees and looking out at Old Glory during the national anthem. Not a bit of wind tonight. So the temperature and weather is exactly as it is. Mother Nature will not be a factor today. I'm Chris Conley. Can't think of a better way to wrap up my vacation than a Tuesday night baseball game here at Athletic Park. I've been away for the last 8 days visiting family in Connecticut, where I'll tell you, it wasn't any hotter there than it was here, but it's more humid. You go outside, the air feels like soup over there, and you just keep drinking water, pop, whatever it is, to try and keep yourself hydrated. What a challenge. Let's set the Bulldogs' defense. Dylan Dobrats is in left field. Caden Worth is in center. Oliver Taraski is in right. Tony Ifandano plays third base. Jesse Ostis is the shortstop. Jack Barthol's at second, Luke Smogoleski at first. And Joe Gravine is ready to receive. He's the catcher, and he'll work with pitcher Davis Winter. Noah Marshke, one of the best bats during the high school baseball season, will lead off for the Sixers. Starts him with a curveball outside, and we're underway. Funny how these American Legion games, someone is back from vacation and has to work early tomorrow morning. It's fouled away, 1 ball and 1 strike. Did we not have a Wausau versus D.C. Everest Legion game that was over in about 90 minutes? 2-0 win for Wausau. 2-0 win for Everest, beg your pardon. But we had a game here last week that I think we were still going after 11 o'clock at night. 2 balls and 1 strike here to Marshke. Soft flare to left. Foul ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Marshke is also the best pitcher for either side. The Bulldogs will miss him today. 2 balls and 2 strikes. First batter of the ball game. Outside. Davis Winter seems a little reluctant to show Marshke the fastball. Fly ball down the left field line. That is also out of play. Baseball is brought to you by Greenheck Group, the global leader in creating movement and air control systems. Greenheck is one of the largest employers in the perfect place for the next step in your career. If Greenheck's right for you, go online, greenheck.com. That's greenheck.com. Up the middle, boy, that wasn't a particularly good pitch either. Marshke went down and got it and opens the game with a single. Pitch was out of the strike zone, but boy, Marshke can put a lot of balls in play. Also, one of the best 2-strike hitters in this area, as he delivered there. Calvin Roth to bat. Leadoff man's aboard. And, of course, Marschke's got good speed, too. A little bit of everything. Inside corner, strike one. You know, if it happened to rain tonight, of course it's not going to rain tonight. We got that out of our system from last night. Then the firecracker game, sacrifice here to first, got him. Bang, bang, play. Roth was hustling down the line, made that closer than it might otherwise be. If we were rained out today, that firecracker tournament game would have counted as the league game. And the Bulldogs would have been credited with a win over the Sixers in league standings. So that was Tom Magnuson, the Bulldogs coach, who was out doing a rain dance this morning without success. Caden Adam to hit. Off-speed pitch is in for a strike. Runner at second with one out. Off-speed pitch again, breaks into the same spot for strike two. Sixers, one of the better American Legion teams in our area. Usually it's Plover that has the best players from the Smash program. This year that talent's more spread out. Of course, both teams pick up players from the smaller surrounding schools. So while American Legion baseball is similar to the high school season, it's not a perfect match. 2 balls and 2 strikes here to Caden Adam. Fouled away. Davis Winter trying to navigate through a leadoff single with that runner now at second and one out. That hit him, so there'll be runners at first and second. Peyton Flees, the opposing pitcher, will hit now. As you look out at Athletic Park, this is the last year that it will look the way it looks. They'll be turfing over the infield for the 2025 season. Not the outfield. You're doing the entire outfield, doing the entire field, triples the cost of those projects. Fastball strike on the inside corner. Yeah, I had heard this a couple of years ago, so I bet it's more expensive now. $1 million to do an infield with turf. $3 million to do an entire field. Fouled away, no balls, 2 strikes. One out, first and second. If you're just joining us, yes, we started a little bit early. The Junior Legion game, won by Stevens Point 12-5, ended early, allowing us to start before our regular 8 o'clock start time. 0-2 pitch, bounced up the middle. Osnes has it go under his glove, and that's going to score a run. The Sixers will play from in front tonight. Peyton Flees hit that just hard enough to get it out of the infield. Gets himself an RBI, 1-0. Jacob Garth to hit with runners at first and second. Check swing and foul down the first base side. This field at Athletic Park, despite we did get more rain yesterday. Boy, it's been a rainy spring and summer, hasn't it been? This field looks like it's playing hard and fast, although they've kept the grass a little bit longer for this late in the season. 1 ball and 1 strike, that was low. Hit through the right side. See if they try and score that runner. Nope, they'll hold the lead runner at third base. Bases are loaded. 3 hits here in the first inning for the Sixers. Still only 1 out. for the catcher Matthew Ostrowski. Caden Adams is the runner at third. Peyton Flees, the pitcher, is at second. And Jacob Garth's at first. Strike one. Double play, pitcher's friend, would end the inning here. Up the third base side, foul. No balls, 2 strikes. In the dirt, 1 ball and 2 strikes. The Bulldogs keep the infield back at second and short, even with the bag at first and third. So something hit hard to the first baseman or third baseman. The play is at home to try and get that force. Davis Winter steps off. Now he's ready to go. Pitcher's count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Slow roller to the pitcher. To second, there's 1, and that's all. The double play ball was low, and a run's going to score 2. 2 runs come in on the attempt to turn the double play. Probably better to just hold on to that ball. Ostrowski reaches on the fielder's choice. Caden Adam comes in on the ball put in play, and attempting to turn the double play allows Peyton Flees to score 2. 3-0. Pitcher could have come home there and cut down that run, but trying for an inning-ending double play. Braylon Smola to hit now. Drops in for a strike. The Bulldogs do manage the second out of the inning on the bouncer back to the pitcher. Way out in front of that. No balls, 2 strikes. So Davis Winter tries to find the exit ramp here in the top half of the first inning. Turns him back with an inside pitch, 1-2. By the way, even though the throw from the shortstop to first on attempting the double play was wild, no error there, cannot assume the double play. Hit on the ground to short. Osmus has a friendly hop, overhand throw, got him, and the inning is over. 7 Sixers come to bat. They get 3 hits and 3 runs. We'll go to the bottom of the first when we come right back on Zaleski Sports.
Axis Insurance is your complete independent insurance agency for auto, home, business, and life insurance serving Wisconsin and Minnesota. Insurance can often be confusing and frustrating, but with Axis Insurance you get experienced advisors that pair you with exactly the coverage you need at the most competitive prices for every stage of life. Located in Weston and a proud supporter of area high school athletics, their business truly does revolve around you. Learn more at AxisInsurance.net or by calling 715.
Nicolet Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolet Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Welcome back to Athletic Park, where the Bulldogs are ready to bat, trailing 3-0. Peyton Flees, the Sixers pitcher, staked to an early lead. Here's the defense behind him. Braylon Smola's in left. Jacob Garth in center. Zach Richter's in right. In the infield, Caden Adams, the third baseman. Calvin Roth at shortstop. Josh Apiola, coach's kid, at second base, and Noah Marshke at first. Matthew Ostrowski put the ball in play, got himself an RBI, will catch, and Peyton Flees is completing his warm-up tosses. We did a game earlier in the year here at Athletic Park. It was the doubleheader between Wausau and Holmen. Turned out to be a split. We had noticed that not all of the outfield advertising had been sold by the Wausau Woodchucks. Well, nothing succeeds like success. The entire outfield wall is filled in with ads now. Oliver Tarosky will start things off for the Bulldogs. We're brought to you by Great Lakes Cheese. Join the team at Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau. You'll work at a state-of-the-art facility with excellent benefits, pay and culture, and much more. Join a growing company and get your career on the right path. Apply today at greatlakescheese.com. First pitch is high and almost wild. Tarosky's ahead, 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Peyton Flea's good velocity on that fastball. So that'll be a challenge for the Bulldogs tonight. Boy, the Spash High School program, and this does carry over to the Sixers and to the Plover Black Sox. Always pitching rich. Always a lot of good pitching down there. A ball and 2 strikes now. Keeps that one up high, 2-2. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the fastball. Tarosky has struck out to open up the bottom of the first inning. People ask, Chris, did you see any baseball while you were on vacation? The answer is no, even though the Mets and Yankees both had home games. When I arrived in New York, I have to take the commuter train, fly into JFK, and then take the commuter train to my parents' house in Fairfield, Connecticut. There were people on the train that were going out to see the Yankees and Reds. Here's Tony Ifendano up high, ball 1. I've seen games at the new Yankee Stadium. Don't like it as much as the older Yankee Stadium. Smaller place, the old Yankee Stadium used to always have a big playing field. Gave up home runs down the foul line, but not much else. The dynamics are such that the ball just seems to fly out of the new Yankee Stadium. On the inside corner, 2-1. I have not seen a baseball game yet at Citi Field. I would say the new Citi Field, but it's not all that new anymore. They've been using that ballpark, 8, maybe 10 years now. Just missed outside. 3 balls and 1 strike to Ifendano. Again, Fleas, that's a lively fastball. So far looking to spot it in the right place. Inside, it's a walk. Bulldogs have a base runner for Tyler Dobratz. Dobratz looks like he's gotten bigger since the last time we saw him. Big, broad-shouldered kid. Looks like he can put a charge in the ball if he gets a hold of one. Off the plate and foul for strike 1. Yeah, some of these Legion kids are back home and have played a year of college baseball. So the experience level, some teams will have JVers from high school looking to get them more at-bats, more experience. Inside-out swing and foul down the first base side. No balls, 2 strikes. And some have kids that have spent a year as freshmen at the college level. People don't realize that is a huge jump from high school to college baseball. Foul back. Actually, they're saying that that's just a swinging strike and went off the catcher's glove on a passed ball. Ifendano will move down to second base. It was strike 3 on Tyler Dobratz. So Dobratz swung and missed at strike 3. He's out, second out of the inning. Ifendano moves down to second base, pass ball. Dylan Smogoleski, left-handed bat, to take his turn now. A hit to the outfield could get 1 of the 3 runs back. Swing and a miss. Can't catch up with the heat. Biggest change at the college level. Not only do you have all the other high school players who are good enough, but you have kids from other countries. Imagine you have a kid who is playing, say, developmental ball in the Dominican Republic and is now in the U.S. going to college. There are a lot of stories like that. And many of those kids are playing at a different level. 1-1. Inside out swing and fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Peyton Fleas will be bidding to strike out the side here. Waiting on a 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him. Peyton Fleas gives up a walk and then strikes out 3. 1 inning complete. 3-0 Sixers on Zaleski Sports.
For me, for Green Heck, it's just equal opportunity for everybody to grow.
I've been going to school for electrical system technology, and they gave me opportunity to go to that department. I was like, wow.
Green Heck gives you a lot of opportunities. A lot.
People that work hard here, they get opportunity to move up, and I found all that and more here. I've been encouraged to grow, to get education. Our future's really bright.
Work where there are endless career opportunities, no mandatory overtime, and a great family atmosphere.
I'm Karen from the Hearing House. Ignoring hearing loss can have many negative effects on your body and your life. Even if you don't realize it, it can affect your mind, your relationships, the way you feel, the way you act, your activities. Hearing loss is so much more than not hearing what people are saying. That's why at the Hearing House we're so passionate about what we do, because we see the changes in people's lives.
So call us if you're ready to find out if we can help you.
Make your house a hearing house.
Top of the second is on. Sixers have 8, 9, and 1 in their order, ready to hit against Davis Winter. Stevens Point enjoying a 3-0 lead. Good evening, everybody. Chris Conley. Back from vacation tonight for this baseball game, and then back on the radio tomorrow morning. Here's Zach Richter to lead off. Little high, ball 1. We're brought to you by Rotographics Printing, your local Wausau graphics printing expert. Your business can always depend on the finest customer service, ensuring that your product is done right. Base hit to left. Sales literature, retail product design, brand building for your next graphics printing need looks to Rotographics, 80th Street, Wausau. Here's Josh Appiola. Leadoff man's aboard with a single for the first 2 innings here for Stevens Point. Appiola hits in the 9 spot. I bet they'll be letting him swing away. And no bunt here. And ouch, hits him. Shoulder and then onto the batting helmet. Second hit batter of the evening for Davis Winter. Noah Marshke singled his first time and scored one of the 3 runs in the first inning. So Davis Winter finds himself in a little bit of trouble already. Talk about the ballparks that I haven't seen. I don't understand why you'd build a place like Citi Field, the home of the Mets, and build a place with absolutely no character. Well hit to right field. The ballpark will hold it. A couple of steps in front of the warning track is Oliver Taraski, who makes the catch. There's the first out. Runners do not advance. Beg your pardon, runner at second tagged and moved up to third base. So still a productive at-bat for Noah Marshke. So runners on the corners for Calvin Roth. Yeah, that's Citi Field. It's not quite a cookie cutter. They say the outside's supposed to be inspired from Ebbets Field. I'm not really sure I see it. Runner is going, pitches inside for a ball. Throw is cut off. So the lead runner stays at third base, and Appiola moves from first to second. And, of course, they've already monkeyed around with the home run fences at Citi Field, pulled them in. Inside corner strike. 1-1. And here's a well-hit ball to center, but it's right at the center fielder. Catching is Caden Worth. Tagging from third base and scoring is the lead runner, Zach Richter. So that's an RBI for Calvin Roth. Hit it on the bucket, too. 4-0. Trail runner did not advance. Throw was cut off, so that keeps him at second base. 2 outs for Caden Adam. Pitch drops in, strike one. Before we are too hard on Citi Field, the Mets' old home, Shea Stadium, had no character whatsoever either. Smacked to left. Maybe hit too hard to score the run. Yeah, they're going to hold that runner from second at third base. 2 out hit for Caden Adam, and the opposing pitcher, Peyton Fleece, will hit. 2 outs and runners on the corners. It's early. Stevens Point owns the hit column 5-0. First pitch to Fleece is down low. Runner at first is not going. Culligan Water says get Culligan Water for $9.95 a month the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com. Off speed, way out in front. Swing and a miss. A ball and 2 strikes. A hit here brings in another run. That's inside. I think the scoreboard is correct here. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1 to Peyton Fleece. Fouls that away. Fleece looks like he's a little off balance from the off-speed stuff that Davis Winter throws. Couple of swings where that back foot's been up like he's trying to hold the bat back. 2-2 pitch. Down low. Runner is stealing from first to second. There'll be no throw down. Appiola's now at third base, and Caden Adam moves up from first to second. Batter asks for time, and it is granted. Count is full. There are 2 outs. 2 more in scoring position. Wow, that just missed. That was close. Bases are full. Appiola at third, Adam at second, and now Fleece at first for Jacob Garth. Courtesy runner comes out. Braden Marschke. Marschke the younger will be the courtesy runner at first base. In for a strike. Line drive to left. It's down. 1 run is in, and they're going to hold the second runner. It's an RBI single, 5-0, and keeps the bases full. Garth is 2 for 2 today.
Now batting number 5, Ostrowski.
Adam moves to third, Fleece to second, and Jacob Garth with the RBI single to left is at first. Ostrowski takes ball 1. Hit into a fielder's choice that the Bulldogs were hoping would be an inning-ending double play back in the first inning. Wild pitch, bounces off the facade and out at home. There's not a lot of room behind home plate, and that benefited the Bulldogs this inning. 5-0 as we go to the bottom of the second when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
Whether you're just beginning your educational journey or seeking a new opportunity, we're here for you. At North Central Technical College, we have unique partnerships with 4-year colleges that allow you to transfer seamlessly to and from our campus, saving you time and money. With hundreds of transfer options available, The path to a bachelor's degree and a great paying career are just a step away. North Central Technical College. Start here, go anywhere.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Stevens Point was more unlucky than anything else to end the top of the second inning. It's a wild pitch that bounced off the area behind home plate, bounced off the wall, came right back to the catcher Matthew Ostrowski, who was able to flip to the pitcher covering. Third out of the inning made it home plate. That's not good. Kind of chances you can take when you're up 5-0. American Legion Baseball is brought to you by Camping World. Now you can get into a new RV starting at $98 a month. We won't let the economy steal your camping season. Camping World has worked with preferred bank partners to lower monthly payments like never before, making RVing more affordable than ever before. Take advantage of this very limited time offer. Lock in your low monthly rate today at Camping World in Rothschild off I-39. Caden Worth will lead off for the Bulldogs. With a 5-0 hole to dig out of. Outside, ball one. Swing and a miss. Couldn't handle the heat. 1-1. Got a nice crowd out here for a Tuesday night at Athletic Park. Where else would you be? 1-1 pitch. Fouled away, 1-2. I see we've got a couple of Sixers fans here too down the first base side. If you're a Stevens Point fan, glad you're viewing in on our Zaleski sports coverage. That's away, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Playing the bottom of the second, and things are going just swimmingly for the Sixers so far. Off the plate and foul. Two balls and 2 strikes to Caden Worth. Off-speed pitch, and Worth was geared for the fastball. A weak swing, and he's out. 4th strikeout for Peyton Fleece. Jesse Osnes will hit. Osnes steps out for a moment. Now he's ready. 1 out and none on. Inside, ball 1. Sun sets over the left field fence here at Athletic Park. Comfortable evening. Up high, 2 balls, no strikes. Up high, 3-0. The question for the game right now, and yeah, it's early, a lot of baseball to be played. Can the Bulldogs get anything going against Peyton Fleece? That is a lively fastball that he throws. 3-0 pitch at the knees for a strike, 3-1. Just has the look early of a tough night at the plate for Wausau. Fly ball to right field. Time for Zach Richter to get under it. There's the second out. 2 up, 2 down here in the bottom of the second. Jack Bartels to hit. That's away, ball 1. Fleas has retired the first 5 of the first 6 that he's faced. He's allowed a walk. He has been behind some of the batters so far in this second inning. It's down low 2, 2 balls, no strikes. Low again, 3-0. So Fleas is still trying to spot that fastball correctly. Took something off and got a strike, 3-1. I wish for some of these high school and American Legion games, I wish we had a radar gun. I would bet that Fleas is in the upper 80s. Maybe better. Inside corner, strike, 3-2. There's got to be an app on your phone for something like that, right? Radar gun app. Search for it between now and our Merchants game, which we'll be broadcasting tomorrow night. Fouled off, we stay at 3-2. Everest Merchants on Zaleski Sports tomorrow, and then again on Saturday. Merchants have won all 7 of their Dairy League large division games so far. Up high, and there's a 2-out base runner for the Bulldogs. Jack Bartels has walked.
Now batting number 30, Joe Gravine.
Joe Gravine to hit. 2 outs and a man at first.
Joe.
The unusual turquoise bat of Joe Gravine. Up high, off the catcher's glove, wild pitch will move the runner down to second base.
There he is, Joe.
5-0, so the Bulldogs sure would like to get 1 run back. Gravine will have to give us a hit to the outfield to do that. Our catcher is coming over to the dugout like there's something wrong with the webbing of his glove. Changes the light tan glove for the dark brown glove. See if that makes a difference. Here it's 1 ball, no strikes. Runners at second. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Outside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Can Gravine get the Bulldogs on the scoreboard here? Runner at second, 2 outs. 2-2 pitch. Inside. Counts full. Fleece coming home. Missed inside. It's the 3rd walk that he's allowed of the ball game against 4 strikeouts. Davis Winter in the number 9 spot on the Bulldogs order will hit here. 2 outs, first and second. and first a visit to the mound. The entire infield will huddle up here. Fleet Farm has everything you need for a summer fun outing on the water. Check out their huge selection: kayaks, water towables, fishing gear, and more. Shop in-store, at a store near you, or online at fleetfarm.com. Last month, Fleet Farm was running their pet food specials in our Zaleski Sports broadcasts. We would use the occasion to talk about Argos, my Great Dane, the most famous Great Dane in all of central Wisconsin. Well, Argos was kenneled while I was away on vacation to the Northeast for the first time ever. Argos seemed to like it, although he had no idea when I was coming back. Was I going to be gone for an hour or 8 days? It was 8 days. Swing and a miss, strike one. Argos was jumping up and down when I came to pick him up, doing the happy dog dance. Oh, 1 pitch. Foul back towards us into the screen. 0-2. Davis Winter hits from the left side. Ground ball to short. On the backhand side, it's under his glove. That's going to get a run in. I'll wait for the official scoring. I think that's a bad bounce and a hit. I would score that as a hit. Even though that did get under the shortstop Calvin Roth's glove, to me that was just a bad bounce, and you don't score an error on a bad hop. I'm looking over at the scoreboard operator. I'm putting up the hit sign. Nope, they disagree with us. E6 is the official scoring. No RBI for Davis Winter. Sorry, Davis. Oliver Tarashki, top of the order, hit inside, ball one. That runner that came around to score, there via a walk. Up high, 2 balls, no strikes. Yeah, I mean, look, in baseball, the scoring plays are ultimately opinion plays. I thought that was a tough hop and went under the glove of Calvin Roth. Roth also had to take a full step to his left, to his backhand side. Here it's 3 balls and no strikes to Oliver Tarashki. And the bases are loaded with Bulldogs.
Now batting number 10, Tony Eiffeldano.
4 strikeouts and 4 walks for Peyton Flees so far. Flees big velocity, so-so control. Gravine's the runner at third. Courtesy runner for Davis Winter is out at first base. And Oliver Tarashki's at first. Tony Eiffeldano to bat. Up high, ball one. Nowhere to put him. Inside, 2 balls, no strikes.
6 in a row, Tony.
Eiffeldano's going to take a pitch here. I think you got to make Peyton Flees. He's had control problems. Got to make him throw a strike. That's up high, too. 3 balls, no strikes. A walk brings in a run in this spot. There's a strike, 3-1. Yep, Flees was staked to a 5-0 lead, and in that spot, what do you want to do? Throw strikes. Inside corner, strike 2. Borderline pitch. Could have been a walk and a run. Instead, the count is full. Runners will get a head start. The merry-go-round spins, and it's hit to first base. Off the first baseman's glove, an error will bring in 2 runs. Noah Marshke had that one come up, hit the heel of his glove, and it's now a 5-3 game.
Now batting number 35, Dylan Dobratz.
If played cleanly, it would have ended the inning. 5-3 now. Unearned runs. Still runners at first and second for Tyler Dobratz. That's outside two. 2 balls, no strikes. The 3 runs that have come in this inning, 2 walks and an error.
How we go, Dobie?
Two 1 pitch, swing and a miss. Count evens at 2-2. Bulldogs have these runs in without the benefit of a hit. Swing and a miss brings the inning to an end. Peyton Flees did himself no favors. 2 errors committed behind him, 3 walks. Bulldogs get 3 runs in, and our new score at the end of 2 innings, 5-3 Sixers on Zaleski Sports.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
it's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Hi, this is Madeline from Abbey Bank. We would like to take a moment to thank our customers for their continued support. We know you have many options to choose from when it comes to your banking needs, and we thank you for choosing us. Please join us each Friday in June for our Customer Appreciation Fridays. We invite our customers to come into any Abbey Bank location for your free dairy treat of the week. We're happy to help support our local Wisconsin dairy farmers. Abbey Bank is member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Bulldogs right back in this game, 5-3. Getting those runs in with 3 walks in the second inning and 2 errors. Matthew Ostrowski to lead off for the Sixers.
Number 5, Ostrowski.
So Davis Winter has new life. Blooped to shallow center, and it'll drop in front of Caden Worth. A 7th hit for the Sixers in this ballgame. Braylon Smola to hit now. Courtesy runner comes out. Second time we've seen Braden Marschke. Courtesy runner at first base. Almost hit him. Up high, ball 1. Merrill Steel is your partner for structural steel fabrication. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest. Apply today at merrillsteel.com. Throw over to first, runners back. If you're in as a courtesy runner, you don't want to be picked off. Runners going, wild pitch down low will move the runner up. Was going anyway, so it's a stolen base. Just missed the inside corner. 3 balls, no strikes. Stevens Point with 3 in the first, 2 in the second, led 5-0 before the Bulldogs answered with 3 of their own. It's down low and a ball. Puts runners at first and second. Smola walks. Zach Richter is 1 for 1 with a single. looking to bunt. That's a great bunt, but it's going to roll foul ball just off the chalk when catcher Joe Gravine picked it up. You know, they were going to tell you if you do a bunting clinic, you want to put the bunt down on the grass, not the dirt cutout between first and third, or between home and third or home and first. The grass, that ball stays in play. On the dirt, it rolls and does what it will. Strike one. The bunt stays on. This one is on the grass, and it's a successful sacrifice. Runners all move up. And now a wild throw behind the runner will bring a run in. Wild throw from the first baseman, Luke Smogoleski. 6-3. They give you an out, and you give them a run. That's not good baseball. Runner on third base, too, because of the error. Josh Oppiolo was hit by a pitch his first time up. Inside-out swing to shallow right field. Second baseman is back, and Jack Bartholz makes the catch. There's the second out.
Now batting number 34, Marski.
To the top of the batting order, and Noah Marski, 1 for 2, a single and a fly out to right field. He's in the RBI spot here with 2 outs and a runner at second. Hit sharply to second base. Bartholz has it, and the inning ends. An unearned run for the Sixers. They build their lead back to 6-3. We'll go to the bottom of the third when we come right back.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com.
Bottom of the third is on, 6-3. Runs have been coming free and easy in this ball game. The Bulldogs sent 8 batters to the plate in the last inning without the benefit of a hit. That's unusual. 3 walks, 2 errors in that inning. We're brought to you by Backey's Family Chiropractic in Rothschild. Personalized chiropractic care in a family-oriented atmosphere. They'll help any age patients from a few days old to moms and dads keeping up with the kids. No matter what the issue, migraines, anxiety, stress, youth issues, let Backey's Family Chiropractic give you back the life you deserve. Dylan Smogoleski struck out his first time up. Inside, ball 1. Again, Peyton Flees continues to be behind almost every batter that he faces. That's low, too. 2 balls, no strikes. Inside, 3-0. Yeah, Flees has thrown more balls than strikes in this game. Ball 4. 4-pitch walk to start off the bottom of the third. Caden Worth struck out his first time up. He'll bat now. And there's going to be some action in the Stevens Point bullpen. 5 strikeouts, 4 walks for Dylan Fleece. And that's away. First 5 pitches of the inning are out of the strike zone. And that's up high, 2-0. Down low. Actually, they're saying one of those pitches was judged a strike. I didn't see it. Scoreboard says 2 balls and 1 strike. That's what we're going with. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Nobody out and a runner on first. Yes, via a walk. Fouled back. We'll stay at 2-2. Flees to Worth. Checked his swing. He didn't go. Counts full. Worth steps out for a moment and now re-engages. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Worth is struck out for the second time, fails to advance the runner. There's the first out of the inning. Jesse Osnes flew out to right his first time. He's 0 for 1. Up high, ball 1. Yeah, Flees has been missing up high. And a lot of times, when a hard thrower misses up high, that's a sign that they're overthrowing. Now that's down low. 2 balls, no strikes. Up high again, 3-0. 1 out and a runner on first in a 6-3 ball game. Tuesday night, American Legion baseball. We're getting deep into the Legion season. We always are once we get past the 4th of July. Taking ball 4. 1 out, runners at first and second. Jack Bartels to hit here. Jack walked and scored in the second inning. Takes a strike. It's the first time in forever that Flees has started off a Bulldogs batter with strike 1. And boy, when you pitch from in front, it's just so much easier. And that's away, 1 ball and 1 strike. I mean, what do you do with a kid like Flees? There's so much velocity on that fastball. I mean, he's a pitcher. Just has trouble spotting it. Overthrows there, 2 balls and 1 strike. To me, and again, I'm not your pitching coach, but I think his release point is inconsistent. The motion seems the same, but where he lets the ball go seems a little bit different from one time to the next. It's fouled off down the first base line, 2-2. Somewhere there is a pitching coach Zen doctor who will work with Flees, get him straightened out, and then he'll be a tough one. Because at this level of baseball, that fastball is just hard for some batters to handle. It's been wild. In and high, 3 balls, 2 strikes. One more ball loads the bases. Swing and a miss. Flees comes back and wins that battle against Bartels. Struck him out. 7 strikeouts. Joe Gravine hits with 2 outs and 2 aboard. Gravine walked his last time up. Swing and a miss. 0-1 pitch. Took something off. There's a fly ball to left. Left fielder's got time to get to it. Braylon Smola has retired Joe Gravine. Flees works around 2 walks. 3 complete, 6-3 on Zaleski Sports.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and I am standing in our all-new express lane. Open now, no appointment necessary. Stop on in and get things like oil changes, filters, quick lubes. No appointment necessary. See you soon.
Hi, I'm Shai from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Top of the 4th is on. I'm Chris Conley. Sixers have 2, 3, and 4 in their batting order to face Davis Winter. Winter's got to see if he can hang up another 0. Touched for 3 runs in the first and 3 more in the second. Brought to you by Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield. Does your roof need attention? Call Seamless Commercial Roofing today. Your hail damage experts, they serve all of central Wisconsin, residential and commercial roofing. If you have hail damage to your home or business, Seamless Commercial Roofing is your hail damage expert. Workmanship is always guaranteed. Call them today for a free estimate. Seamless Commercial Roofing, 715-201-8103. 715-201-8103. Here's Calvin Roth. In front of home plate, ball 1. Lights take effect here at Athletic Park. Do I see correctly that the Wausau Woodchucks, this is their home, won the first half of the Northwoods League season in the Great Lakes Division? Congratulations to the Woodchucks. I think they got off to a 9-game winning streak to start the season. So the Chucks will have some post-game tickets to sell. Good for them. On the outside corner, a ball and a strike. I heard someone telling me this in the Northwoods League. Making the playoffs is both a blessing and a curse because selling the tickets is hard. Like at the beginning of the season, you'll have Chamber of Commerce night or you'll have elementary school reading night. You can plan out all of those things. You can't plan out the postseason games. Bounced off the pitcher's glove. Osnes tries to barehand it, can't come up with it. That's an infield hit. Spash has hit safely in the number 1 spot in all 4 innings so far. Caden Adam hit by a pitch and singled. He's 1 for 2. Beg your pardon, he's 1 for 1. The hit by pitch does not count as an official at-bat. For those of you scoring along at home, we know no one does. Inside corner strike. Runners going, hit and runs on to left. And this is caught. Runner has to retreat, and he will safely. Dylan Dobratz hauls in that sinker for a strike. For the first out, beg your pardon. Peyton Flees will hit now. He's walked and singled. Throw over to first, runners back. Runners going again. This is well hit to left field. Could be trouble if fair. It is a foul ball. A foul home run for Peyton Fleece. Cleared the wall, but on the wrong side of the pole. Our ball game is 1 hour and 5 minutes old. Runner is back. Back at the plate, it's no balls and 1 strike to Peyton Fleas. Swing and a miss. In on the hands, it's 0-2. Off-speed pitch, he checked his swing. I don't think he went. Nope, infield umpire disagrees. Strike 3. Fleas disagreed too, said something to the home plate umpire, but it's the infield umpire who says nope, went too far. There's the second out. Here's 2 for 2, Jacob Garth. Runners going, it's outside. Throw down to second, ball's there in time, he's out. A leadoff single does not hurt the Bulldogs. Stevens Point fails to score. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, 6-3 when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
I'm Jamie Schley. As your American Family Insurance agent, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing is wrong. Give me a call or stop by our new office location, and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
Bottom of the 4th is on. Bulldogs have 9, 1, and 2 in their batting order in this 6-3 ball game. Bulldogs yet to have a hit against Peyton Fleas. Their 3 runs are unearned, all coming in the second inning. 3 walks, 2 errors. And they run Peyton Fleas out for another half inning. Fleas' pitch count is high, too.
Now batting number 4, Davis Winter.
Davis Winter reached on an error by the shortstop, got a run in by putting the ball in play. Inside, ball 1. That's inside 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Catcher Matthew Ostrowski, who had something wrong with the webbing of his glove, is still out with the number 2 catcher's glove here in this inning. Retrieved that from the dugout in the last half inning. That is 3-0. Comes out as a courtesy runner for the pitcher. Up high, off the catcher's glove, and a wild pitch moves the runner from first to second. There's a strike on the inside corner, 1-1. Again, 6 pitches thrown, only one of them a strike so far this inning for Peyton Fleas. Fleas stepped off like he was going to throw to second. Gwitt, the courtesy runner, is back safely. Up high, 2 balls, 1 strike. Runner takes his lead at second. Pitch is coming home. Swing and a miss. 2-2. For a team that has not hit safely in this ball game, the Bulldogs have had a lot of traffic on the bases. 2-2. Checked his swing. Did he go? No. Actually, on second thought, yes. There's the first strikeout of the inning. 8 strikeouts for Peyton Fleece. Tony Ifendano walked and reached on an error. That error brought in 2 runs back in the second inning. Outside, ball 1. Express Employment says get help finding your next career at Express Employment Professionals. Locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. Foul back. Learn more at expresspros.com. That's expresspros.com. 1 out, it's a ball and a strike to Tony Ifendano. Inside, gets away from the catcher on a wild pitch. Runner moves down to third base. A walk and 2 wild pitches have moved the courtesy runner Gwint from first all the way to third. Infield stays back. Of course it would with a 3-run lead. The count is 2 balls and 1 strike. There's 1 out. Now a runner at third base. Outside. 3-1. Inside. Called a strike. Ifendano was trying to buy that as ball 4. I thought that pitch was inside too. Instead, the count goes full. That one was more inside, and that is a walk. So Ifendano still winds up at first base. Dylan Dobrats has struck out both times against Peyton Fleece, 0 for 2. Yeah, the story of this game really, Peyton Fleece, the starting pitcher for the Sixers, is fighting himself. Up high, ball 1. Took something off there. Still left it up above the letters. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston has been providing dependable vehicle repair, service, and tires for 22 years. A 3-year nationwide warranty, free roadside assistance at Auto Select. You're good to go. Auto Select, Schofield Avenue, Weston. 1-1 pitch, fouled back, a ball and 2 strikes. Dobrats in danger of striking out for a 3rd time tonight. Nope. Sends it to center field. He's got to score a run. Garth makes the catch. Runner will tag from third. It's a 6-4 ball game. Sacrifice and an RBI for Dobrats.
Now batting number 19, Luke Smogoleski.
And again, none of that should be. The runner was aboard via a walk. Moved up to second on a wild pitch, third on a wild pitch, and scores on that sacrifice fly. 6-4. 2 outs. Dylan Smogoleski to hit. First ball swinging over the roof of Athletic Park and out onto the street. Sounds like it hit someone's car. Just off the outside corner, 1-1. Inside, almost hit him. 2 balls, 1 strike. Runner is going. Outside ball, throw to second, not in time. That pitch was called a strike on the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ifendano's in scoring position now down at second base. Up high, full count. There was action in the Stevens Point bullpen in the last inning, but none right now. 3-2 pitch with 2 outs. Ball 4. 3 more walks this inning. The tying run is now on base. And there'll be a pitching change here for Stevens Point. As soon as this pitcher turns around, revealing his number, we'll tell you who he is. Kyle Madlina comes on in relief of Peyton Fleas. Again, Fleas, that's a great fastball. Got to throw it for strikes. So Madlina will come in with runners at first and second in a 2-run ball game. Fleas worked 3 2/3 innings, did not allow a hit. None of the runs against him were earned either. Fleas struck out 8, but walked 9. Three wild pitches and a pass ball during Fleas' time on the mound. Caden Worth is happy to see someone other than Peyton Fleas. He struck out his first 2 appearances against Fleas, and now will try himself against Kyle Madlina. The 50-50 raffle bucket is making its way around Athletic Park, and it looks full today. Big jackpot for whoever wins between innings. Madlina's first pitch. It's a fly ball, well hit to left field. Back to the warning track. Back. There's room for a catch. Braylon Smola breaks the Bulldogs' heart. Hauled that one in on the warning track. Bulldogs got a little closer. 4 completed is 6-4 on Zaleski Sports.
Find auto repairs, brakes, tires, and oil changes all in one place at Auto Select in Weston. At Auto Select, you can expect dependable automotive repair from the experts you can trust will exceed your expectations. Auto repair has never been so comfortable with a spacious, clean waiting room with refreshments along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. And ask about their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty. For your next auto repair or maintenance, bring your vehicle to Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
Davis Winter is still on the mound for the Bulldogs. He'll work in the top of the 5th inning. He'll face 5, 6, and 7 in the point lineup. Jacob Garth, Matthew Ostrowski, and Braylon Smola. Axis Insurance says whether it concerns your personal life or your business, with Axis Insurance, you know you're taken care of. Auto, home, business, life, disability, no matter what you need, look to Axis Insurance and rest easy. Learn more at AxisInsurance.net. Axis Insurance. Their business revolves around you. And we're sponsored by the Hearing House, providing personalized hearing health care in 5 convenient locations. Call Karen or Todd in Wausau, Stevens Point, Colby, Neelsville, or Marshfield and make your house a hearing house. Jacob Garth is 2 for 2 today. 2 singles. Ready to go against Davis Winter. Ball 1 just outside. Adjusts in for a strike. It's 1-1. Coming home here, and that's down low. 2-1. The Sixers 3 runs in the first, 2 in the second, and 1 more in the third for their 6. Down low, 3-1. Davis Winter has walked only 1, but he has hit 2 batters. 3-1 pitch here. Inside, it's a leadoff walk to start off the 5th inning.
Now batting number 5, Ostrowski. Shoot him, Joe.
Matthew Ostrowski bounced into a fielder's choice and singled. 1 for 2 today. Runners going, pitches outside, throw to second, stolen base. Gets into the outfield, but not far enough. Catcher, center fielder Caden Worth was backing up. Saves his catcher, a throwing error there. Yeah, Stevens Point had a 5-0 lead at one point. 6-4 now. Lays the bunt down. This is going to be a tough play at first. Throw is wild. Out. First baseman Luke Smogoleski stayed on the bag just long enough. Sacrifice moves the runner to third. Braylon Smola hits now. And since this is only a 2-run game now, the Bulldogs play the infield in with 1 out. Up high, ball 1. Breaks in for a strike, 1-1. You know, you're right. Take a look at this bat. That bat's a pencil. Yellow barrel and a pink eraser up top. Down low, 2 balls and 1 strike. If you're playing ball, might as well have some fun with it, right? Foul down the third base side, 2-2. Stevens Point's looking to get the run back here in the top of the 5th that they allowed in the bottom of the 4th. 2-2 pitch. Fly ball to center, sinking quickly, and it falls. Got to score a run. Smola's hustling towards second. No one's covering the bag, and he's out. Tagged out by the second baseman who was out of position. It's an RBI single, and realizing that no one was covering second base, Smola smartly tried to extend that, and that took an outstanding play by Jack Barthels, the second baseman, to get him. A lot happened on that ball being put in play. A run does come in on the 9th hit for the Sixers. There are 2 outs. Zach Richter singled and sacrificed in the game. Up high, ball 1. Someone could have come in and caught that ball. It was not deep enough for the runner to tag at third base, too. Hit down the left field line, but foul. 1-1. Not by much. Nicolet Bank offers personal banking at its best. Locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill. Or learn more online at nicoletbank.com. 2 outs. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away, 1-2. Winter looking to get out of the inning here. It's just below the knees, 2-2. Winter kind of looked in like he thought maybe that was strike 3. It was not. Well hit ball to left. Will the ballpark hold this? It is up, and it is out of here. That looked good the moment it went off Zach Richter's bat. Beg your pardon. Credit where credit is due. Madlena, the pitcher, came in the Richter spot. It is Madlena's home run. 8-4. Solo shot. Madlena sends one out of here. Athletic Park gives up some home runs. We're going to have a pitching change here. So Kyle Madlena enters the game and goes yard.
Right field, number 29, Ian Stahl, and now pitching, number 28, Oliver Tarosky.
Oliver Tarosky will come in to pitch from right field. Pitching change here. Davis Winter works 4 2/3 innings.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Right now. One strikeout, 3 walks for Davis Winters, who leaves trailing 8-4. Josh Appiola is due to hit for the Sixers once Oliver Tarosky completes his warm-up tosses. All right, ready to resume play in what is now an 8-4 game. Bulldogs got within 2 runs. Sixers have put up 2 here. Kyle Madlena's big home run to left chases Davis Winters. Here's Oliver Tarosky's first pitch, down low, ball 1. There's a strike, 1-1. Yeah, Davis Winter just couldn't get the third out here in the top half of the inning. Swing and a miss. That pitch was going to be inside for a ball. Apiola helps the pitcher there. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. There are 2 outs. Off the plate. A lot of backspin on this. Pitcher's got it. Throws over to first. The inning is over. Sixers add 2 runs and build their lead back to 8-4. Bottom of the 5th when we come back. This is American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Elite Auto Care is a family-owned business providing top-notch car care to the Schofield, Weston, and Wausau area. They deliver honest and professional automotive repair and maintenance services with quality ASE certified technicians that you can trust. Elite Auto Care offers the latest technology and is equipped to handle all major and minor repairs on both foreign and domestic vehicles. From general maintenance, air conditioning and brakes to exhaust, axle repair, tires, or just a simple oil change. Turn to Elite Auto Care, your local family-owned auto business on Schofield Avenue in Schofield.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Second inning of work for Kyle Madlina in relief of Peyton Fleece. Madlina's helped his own cause with a solo home run to left in the top of the 5th. He'll face 6, 7, and 8 in the Bulldogs order here in the bottom of the 5th. Jesse Osnes to lead off, a fly out and a walk.
Now batting number 12, Jesse Osnes.
Osnes, a starter during the high school season over at Wausau West. Inside corner, strike 1. Stevens Point has played from nothing but in front tonight. Low, 1 ball and 1 strike. Misses the inside corner, 2-1. Next Step Prosthetics provides prosthetic and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take the next step and contact Next Step Prosthetics today. 2 balls and 1 strike as we lead off the bottom of the 5th. Hard hit and past the second baseman. That's the first hit of the ball game for the Bulldogs.
Now batting number 27, Jack Bartles.
Jack Bartles to hit. Struck out and walked. Bartles' first time against Kyle Madlina. Fouled back, strike 1. Is it just me, or are there a lot of gnats or flying things around the ballpark tonight? I mean, there's no wind and it's warm. On the inside corner, no balls, 2 strikes. I remember when there was a AAA baseball team up in Portland, Maine. I believe their nickname was the Sea Dogs. There may still be a team there. But at the Portland ballpark, near the waterfront, used to be legendary, the mosquitoes that would be there. Get up near the lights, made conditions very unpleasant. Waiting on a 1-2 pitch. Outside, 2-2. We hear a car honking from the street below. This has been a little bit of an unusual night here at Athletic Park. During the Junior Legion game, there's a Hmong dance group that holds their practices at one of the houses across the street. So during the baseball game, you hear their music, their Asian music, Asian words. No one knows what they're saying, but the dance team is practicing in the yard across the street. and you could hear it here in the ballpark. This is going to be an infield hit, I think. Throw over to first is in time. Got him. Bang, bang. Play at first base. Kyle Madlena has thrown out Jack Bartels by less than a step, if that. Runner advances from first to second. Boy, that ball had trouble written all over it the moment it left his bat. Do I see the Brewers are losing right now 12-2? All right, so that game's not all that interesting, so join this one. Maybe our game's more interesting. Joe Gravine to hit with one out and a runner at second. Fly ball to right field. And it's off the right fielder's glove and in play. A two-base error, and the lead runner goes to third. It's a third error for Stevens Point today. Ian Stahl is the new right fielder for the Bulldogs. He'll take his first time up now. Down low. Yeah, Stevens Point has made this game harder on themselves than they had to. 3 errors, all those walks from starting pitcher Peyton Fleece. Gets away from the catcher, pitcher's late covering, safe at home. Pass ball, and a run scores. Eight to 5. Runner also moves up to third base. And there's only one out here in the bottom of the 5th. Tell you this, the Bulldogs are doing a lot with a little tonight. On the inside corner, strike. That's low and away. 3 balls and 1 strike. Inside strike. 3-2. That could have easily been ball 4. With 1 out, trying to push another run across from third base. Ian Stahl waits on a 3-2 pitch. Hit to second, it's going to get the run in. They'll get the force at first, that's the second out, but it's now 8-6. Oliver Taraski, who's now the pitcher for the Bulldogs, will take his turn. Oliver with 2 strikeouts and a walk. How in the world do the Bulldogs have 6 runs on just 1 hit tonight? Baseball is funny that way. Up high, ball 1. Swing and a miss. Kind of corkscrewed himself on that pitch, 1-1. Down low, 2-1. Bases are empty and there are 2 outs. Fouled back. 2-2. 2 outs as we play the bottom of the 5th. That's outside. Count is full. Had a lot of deep counts in this ball game, too. Hit foul down the third base side. So another 3-2 pitch in this sequence. An SC Swiderski apartment or home is where you want to live, work, and play throughout central Wisconsin, the Chippewa Valley, and the Fox Valley. No matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. Visit scswiderski.com for more. That would have been ball 4. Instead, it's fouled off. Tarowski's going to see a 9th pitch in this sequence. Checked his swing. No, he did not. Held up. It's ball 4.
Now batting number 10, Tony Eiffeldano.
Tony Eiffeldano represents the tying run in this ball game. Outside for a ball. The runner at first base is the first walk that Kyle Madlina has allowed. That's up high. 2 balls, no strikes. And that's away. 3 balls, no strikes here. Tyler Dobratz awaits on deck if the inning continues. Dobratz is 0 for 2 today, but he's a big bat. If he can get a turn here with the tying runs on base. 3-0 pitch. It's up high. Back-to-back walks. Eiffeldano goes down the first base. Dobratz had an RBI back in the 4th on a fly to center field. Well hit ball, too. Trying to drive that ball. Hit it right at the center fielder, but it was deep enough for the runner to tag and score from third. Strike 1 to Doby. Stevens Point has more action in their bullpen. That's outside, 1-1. Yeah, now suddenly that Madlina is having control problems, I think it changes the approach at the plate for Dobratz. Now time is called. Quick trip to the mound. Yeah, if I'm Dobratz, I'm inclined to take a few pitches, see what he gives me. Staub Construction is a premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment systems in the Midwest. Staub Construction, 100% employee owned.
50-50 winning number, $83. 6349409.
I'm told between innings there was $83 in the 50-50 raffle. Not too shabby. There's one of the Sixers fans on the first base side. She's got several arm's lengths worth of 50-50 tickets, and she's tonight's winner. Congratulations. Drove up to Wausau. Coming back home with some cha-ching, cha-ching. Back at home plate, it's 1 ball and 1 strike. There are 2 outs to Dobratz. And that's away, 2-1. Waiting on the 2-1 pitch. That's up high. 3 balls and 1 strike. What's going on here with Kyle Madlina, who had no problem finding the plate in his first inning of relief work back in the 4th? Not so much here in the 5th. Swing and a miss. That was one you're looking to drive. I think the Dobrats would like to have that one back. Instead, it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs. The runners on base will get a head start. Down low. 1, 2, 3 more walks, and the bases are loaded. 12 walks between the 2 Stevens Point pitchers today. Dylan Smogoleski hits. Tying runners at second, go-ahead runs at first as we play the bottom of the 5th inning. On a night when the Bulldogs have managed just 1 hit, and that's up high, ball 1. And Stevens Point's just trying to grind their way to a win, and now we'll have timeout and another visit to the mound. And the ball is taken away from Kyle Madlina in the middle of an at-bat. Pitching change now. Madlina got 1 out in the 4th and 2 outs here in the 5th, so he gets credit for 1 inning of work.
Save during the summer tire event at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Up to $200 back on select sets of 4 Goodyear tires. Buy online or mail-in rebate when you use the Goodyear credit card. Through June 28th at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Again, only 1 hit from Jesse Osnes past the second baseman Josh Appiola back in the 4th inning. Bases are loaded here on 3 walks. And Dylan Smogoleski to hit for the Bulldogs. Hit to the outfield could bring in 2 and tie this game up. Baseball tonight is brought to you by Ag Country Farm Credit Services, a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. Loans, leases, crop insurance, taxes, and records, they have you covered. Ag Country, Wausau, Marshfield, Stevens Point, and Medford. Luke Smogoleski. Now, Braylon Marski inherits a count of 1 ball and no strikes. There are 2 outs. The bases are loaded in a 2-run ball game. Outside, ball 1. Beg your pardon, outside, ball 2. Like I said, Marski inherited the 1-ball count. I don't know, I think coming in with the bases loaded is hard enough. Dylan Dobrats is the runner at first. Ifendano is at second. There's on the outside corner for a strike, and Oliver Tarasky is the runner at third. Boy, a hit to the outfield completely changes the look of this ball game. Outside, 3-1. And there's nowhere to put Smogaleski.
Hey, one spot here, Smoke.
A walk makes it a one-run game. A hit to the outfield could tie it. I give him the green light here. 3-1 pitch. Taking outside corner strike. My goodness. Up here, that looked like ball 4. Instead, 3-2 with 2 outs. Who wins this battle? Payoff pitch coming. Outside, it's a ball. And it's a one-run game.
Let it travel now, 6. Line drives. It's something hard.
Caden Worth is 0 for 3. Take his first turn against Braden Marschke.
Watching it.
Again, the Bulldogs down by 1 run in a high-scoring 8-7 game with the benefit of just 1 hit. The Sixers have given the Bulldogs way too much tonight. Late courtesy runner is coming out.
Letting it travel here, 6.
Brandon Gwitt, who was a courtesy runner earlier in the ballgame.
Pinch runner number 8, Brandon Gwynn. Line drives here.
Inside, almost hit him. A hit batsman would tie the ball game here. Another visit to the mound, and you just get the sense that over at that Stevens Point bench that the frustration is building. There are ball games where the opponent simply beats you at the plate, where they out-hit you. And there are games where you just give too much away. Stevens Point has given too much away in this ball game. There are 3 errors. Runs have scored on all 3 of those errors. And 13 walks from Stevens Point pitching today. Caden Worth is the 9th Bulldog to hit here in the bottom of the 5th.
Nice and smooth.
Inside corner, strike.
Watching it in.
It's close, good pitch to take. Caden Worth, 2 strikeouts and a fly out to left. Inside.
1 spot only.
3-1. A walk here ties the ball game. Even though Caden Worth is a reliable bat, I think you got to take here. I mean, there have been so many walks in this game. You see if they'll give you a run on the cheap. And look at that, it's a tie ball game. That's 5 batters in a row for the Bulldogs that have walked.
Hey, stay hot, Jess.
Weird game tonight. 4 runs in for the Bulldogs. There are 2 outs. Osnes has the only hit for the Bulldogs. Inside corner, strike. If Osnes can deliver another hit, he flips the scoreboard. Outside, 1-1. Osnes in the hero spot for this stage of the game. Up high, 2-1. Again, Marshke throwing something other than his fastball, which I don't really understand in this spot. Base is full, you go with your best pitches, your best stuff, and if they beat you, you tip your cap to them. Hit to the outfield could bring in 2 runs. Low, 3 balls and 1 strike. There is no action in the Stevens Point bullpen here. Osnes is going to take here. Marshke could throw this pitch underhand and get a strike. Hit, fair ball on the third base side, long throw, safe, and the Bulldogs take the lead. Caden Adams fielded that ball in fair territory behind the bag. It was a very long throw, and Osnes has an infield hit. 9-8. Bulldogs trailed 5-0 earlier tonight. They've come all the way back. Jack Barthel's to hit, and the bases are still full. Breaks in for strike 1. All of this with 2 outs. A 5-run 5th inning. Swing and a miss at what was going to be low. Bartels today has walked, struck out, and bounced back to the pitcher. Down on the count, no balls, 2 strikes. Breaks in, strike 3. 11 Bulldogs come to the plate. 5 runs come in. And our new score, it's now Wausau 9, Stevens Point 8 on Zaleski Sports.
Access Insurance is your complete independent insurance agency for auto, home, business, and life insurance serving Wisconsin and Minnesota. Insurance can often be confusing and frustrating, but with Access Insurance you get experienced advisors that pair you with exactly the coverage you need at the most competitive prices for every stage of life. Located in Weston and a proud supporter of area high school athletics, their business truly does revolve around you. Learn more at accessinsurance.net or by calling 715-355-8400.
I'm Karen from the Hearing House. Ignoring hearing loss can have many negative effects on your body and your life. Even if you don't realize it, it can affect your mind, your relationships, the way you feel, the way you act, your activities. Hearing loss is so much more than not hearing what people are saying. That's why at the Hearing House we're so passionate about what we do, because we see the changes in people's lives.
So call us if you're ready to find out if we can help you.
Make your house a hearing house.
Well, for the first time tonight, Stevens Point bats trailing in a 9-8 ball game. Foundation Finance says now's your chance to work with a company that really understands growth. Foundation Finance has grown every year since they started in 2012. Make the money you need with flexible scheduling, a close-knit, fun-loving group, and full-time benefits that start from day one with Foundation Finance. Top of the Stevens Point order, Noah Marshke will bat, trying to take the lead back. Oliver Taransky, who's on for a third inning of relief work, stands to be the winning pitcher in this ballgame. You think there could be another lead change here before we're done? Yep. Bounced up the middle. Marshke starts off the sixth inning with a single. Calvin Roth to hit. 2 sacrifices and a single, 1 for 1 today. Roth may be called on to put down a bunt here. Let's see what the thinking is with Roth up. Almost hit him up high, ball 1. Nine runs, 2 hits, and 1 error. The Bulldogs have the lead in this game. 2-0 here. There's a strike. Tarashki's trying to navigate around a leadoff single. Noah Marshke's at first. Strike 2. 2-2. Obviously, Roth is capable of getting a bunt down. He's already done it twice in today's game, but he's being asked to hit away here. Wild pitch will move the runner up to second base.
You go, Oliver. Let's have this one.
Ball 4. First 2 runners are aboard here in the 6th for Stevens Point. Caden Adam, 1 for 2. Single, fly out, and was hit by a pitch. Adams' fly out to left field was a well-hit ball. Caden Adam is not up there to bunt in this spot. He's looking to drive those runs in, move them around. First pitch inside for a ball. This game has been entertaining, but in a strange way. Low, 2 balls, no strikes. Suddenly it's Tarashki who's having some trouble with his control. Slings that outside, 3-0.
Oliver.
9-8 in a game where it almost seems incredible that Wausau has a lead. Taking there, and it's called strike, 3-1. Adam was a step down to first base. There's strike 2.
Same thing here, Hope. Same thing. Let's go.
None out, runners on first and second in a 1-run game. And Stevens Point has their best bats up. Inside, bases loaded. Visit to the pitching mound here. Foundation Finance says now is your chance to work for a company that really understands growth. Foundation Finance has grown every year since they started in 2012. Make the money you need with flexible scheduling, a close-knit, fun-loving group. Full-time benefits from day one. Foundation Finance.
Now playing third base, number 7, Zach Poggle. Now pitching, number 27, Jack Bartles.
Zach Poggle will come in to play third base. Jack Bartles will become the new pitcher. Inherits the bases loaded with nobody out. A little bit frustrating now for Wausau. Finally get a lead, and then a single and 2 walks to open up the 6th inning. All right, here we go. Stevens Point trying to get the lead back. I had a game during the high school baseball season this year, part of a doubleheader. D.C. Everest and Wausau and Eau Claire Memorial. It's a 24-17 game, played just within, outside of the norms of baseball. This game's borderline like that. Peyton Flees was the starting pitcher. Walked 9 during his time on the mound. Can be a home plate hero here. Jack Bartles is not on the same page as his catcher, Joe Gravine, as to signs, so they will come out and talk this over. The Bulldogs play the infield in. With the bases loaded, there is a force at home. There's no one out. First pitch, strike 1. For once, one of the pitchers is ahead of the batter. Boy, has that been a sometimes thing in tonight's game. Long set, 0-1 pitch. Hit towards the shortstop. Osnes has it. There's at first to second. Got him. Double play, but a run scores and the game is tied. 6-3, Peyton Flees bounces into a double play. Noah Marshke scores from third base, 9-9. Jacob Garth has walked and has 2 singles, 2 for 2 tonight. Still a runner at third base. Checked his swing and didn't go, ball 1. So just like that, Bartles gets 2 outs on 1 swing of the bat. 1-0 pitch coming. Swing and a miss. Over the top of that, 1-1. Elite Auto Care is where Schofield, Weston, and Wausau turn for local, family-owned auto service you can trust. Major and minor repairs, foreign and domestic vehicles. Elite Auto Care, Schofield Avenue, Schofield, you're good to go. 2 balls, 1 strike. Down low, 3-1. Matthew Ostrowski on deck if the inning continues. Outside, ball 4. So many walks in this game. Matthew Ostrowski hits with 2 outs and runners at first and third. A hit to the outfield gives the lead back to Stevens Point. Runner is going, and it's a balk. It's a balk. And the run scores from third base. Pitcher had already engaged to come home. The runner leaving super early to steal second base distracted him. And Stevens Point retakes the lead 10-9. Down low. Hit to the outfield could easily bring that runner around from second base. Jacob Garth has good speed. There's a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. Outside. Correction on the count. It's 2-1. 2-1 to Ostrowski. And a diving catch at second base. Robs what would have been a hit to right field. Inning comes to an end, but Stevens Point gets 2 runs back. They retake the lead 10-9 on Zaleski Sports.
Whether you're just beginning your educational journey or seeking a new opportunity, we're here for you. At North Central Technical College, we have unique partnerships with 4-year colleges that allow you to transfer seamlessly to and from our campus, saving you time and money. With hundreds of transfer options available, the path to a bachelor's degree and a great paying career are just a step away. North Central Technical College. Start here, go anywhere.
For me, for Green Heck, it's just equal opportunity for everybody to grow.
I've been going to school for electrical system technology, and they gave me opportunity to go to that department. I was like, wow.
Green Heck gives you a lot of opportunities. A lot. People that work hard here, they get opportunity to move up, and I found all that and more here.
I've been encouraged to grow, to get education. Our future's really bright.
Work where there are endless career opportunities, no mandatory overtime, and a great family atmosphere.
Getting late tonight. It's the bottom of the 6th. I'm Chris Conley. Bulldogs' lead at 9-8 was brief. Stevens Point answers with 2 runs of their own in the top of the 6th and retakes the lead. It's 10-9 now. Eight, 9, and 1 due to hit for Wausau. Joe Gravine walked, reached on an error on a dropped ball in right field and flied out. 0 for 2 officially today. First pitch to Gravine is a couple of feet in front of home plate. Ball 1. Gravine leading off the bottom of the 6th. We play 7-inning games. Thank goodness. We can't go any longer. The electric bill to keep the lights on here would be too much. Off the plate, foul down the third base side. Mutual of Wausau. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com and find an agent near you. Foul tipped back, 1-2 now. Home plate umpire, I believe, just indicated the count is 2 balls and 2 strikes. We'll see. Foul back, double bingo. Hit the catcher's mitt and then went back and hit the umpire's mask. Everybody's okay there? Yes. Home plate umpire will take a moment to dust off the dish. Make sure everybody's okay. Nope, umpire indicates 1 ball, 2 strikes. Line drive to left, caught. Looked good off the bat. Ian Stahl grounded out his first time up. He's 0 for 1 today. Stahl came in as a defensive replacement. Bulldogs need base runners again, down by a run. 1 out and none on for Stahl. Fly ball in foul territory. There may be a play on this. Coming over, is there room? No, out of play. Just a long strike. Braden Marshke is the 3rd pitcher that Stevens Point has used. Just trying to throw strikes. Chased the high one, strike 2. Stahl thought that he could put that across the street in left field. That was a big cut. Feel the breeze up here from it. 0-2 pitch coming. Same pitch. Stahl fouls it back. Oliver Taraski to wait on deck. To left center field. Left fielder's over. He's got it. There's the second out. Zach Poggle hits now in Oliver Taraski's spot. It is Poggle's first at-bat in the ballgame. Up high, ball 1. Poggle hits with 2 outs and nobody on. His team trailing by a run. Swing and a miss. After a couple of off-speed pitches, Marshke comes back with the fastball, 1-1. This is Braden Marshke. His brother Noah's at first base. Noah is an all-everything pitcher. We will not see him tonight. It's bounced in front of home plate. It's 2-1. Tony Eiffeldano to hit if the inning continues. If Eiffeldano gets the chance, he'd come up to the plate as the go-ahead run. Hit hard to short on the backhand side. Got him. Calvin Roth with a pretty play. That is the first 3-up, 3-down inning of the night. It comes at the perfect time for Stevens Point. We'll go to the 7th. It's 10-9 on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, this is Natalie from Abbey Bank. We would like to take a moment to thank our customers for their continued support. We know you have many options to choose from when it comes to your banking needs, and we thank you for choosing us. Please join us each Friday in June for our Customer Appreciation Fridays. We invite our customers to come into any Abbey Bank location for your free dairy treat of the week. We're happy to help support our local Wisconsin dairy farmers. Abbey Bank is member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and I am standing in our all-new Express Lane. Open now, no appointment necessary. Stop on in and get things like oil changes, filters, quick lubes. No appointment necessary. See you soon.
With all the walks and all the deep counts, our game is 2 hours and 20 minutes old. That's a long game for American Legion baseball. If you're unfamiliar, we play 7-inning games, and we're ready to go to the top of the 7th. Stevens Point looking for an insurance run. The job for relief pitcher Jack Barthel's, third used by the Bulldogs today, is to keep this a one-run game, hoping that his team can live to fight again. Braden Marshke, who is now the pitcher of record, will lead off for Stevens Point here in the 7th. Up high, ball one. Marshke got a 3-up, 3-down inning in the bottom of the 6th. Boy, does that help the cause. 1 ball and 1 strike here. Strike 2. Bounced to the pitcher. Pitcher's moving away, flips to first, got him. That's a pretty play from Jack Bartels. That is the first time all night that Stevens Point has not had the leadoff man aboard. You know what Kyle Molina did his last time up? Put one over the left field fence. That was against Oliver Tarashki. It's his first look against Jack Bartels. Inside, ball one. There's a strike, 1-1. Hit to third. Easy hop, high throw, got him anyway. Tony Ifaldano has thrown out Kyle Molina. Josh Appiola to hit with 2 outs and none on. Late swing and a miss. Appiola was hit by a pitch back in the 2nd inning. 2 ground outs since then. 0 for 2 officially. Called, strike 2. Checked his swing, but that was over the plate. Swing and a miss. Bartels gets a 3-pitch strikeout. Both teams have gone 3 up, 3 down now. Last chance for the Bulldogs. Bottom of the 7th. They're trailing by a run when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com.
Well, Braden Marshke has retired the last 4 batters he's faced. And that's taken some doing with the way this game has been played. The Wausau Post 10 Bulldogs come up in the last chance saloon, trailing by a run and 2 outs to work with. They have only 2 hits, both by Jesse Osnes. Hard hit ball to right past the second baseman and an infield hit to the left side. Tony Ifandano, Dylan Dobrats, and Luke Smogoleski. 2, 3, and 4 in the Bulldogs order, so these are the batters that they would like to have up in this spot. Stevens Point's head coach, Bobby Appiola. If we're speaking with him on the field at the end of this game, he'll be breathing a sigh of relief. His team led 5-0, gave up the lead at 9-8, and then got it back 10-9 here. Bulldogs need a run to keep this going in the bottom of the 7th. Up high, ball 1. Tony today has walked 3 times and reached on an error. 0 for 1, but he's been on base a lot. Strike, 1-1. I mean, things immediately get interesting if Wausau puts the leadoff runner aboard. Outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. Yeah, Braden Marshke needs to throw strikes. And there's a leadoff single to center field. Dylan Dobratz, a sacrifice, a walk, and 2 strikeouts. The Bulldogs bring the game-winning run to the plate. Dobratz could hit one into the long night sky, and we could be going home happy as Bulldog fans. Throw over to first, runners back. Kind of a golf club sand wedge swing, fouled off for a strike. If Wausau somehow comes from behind to win this game, I mean, the lesson is you never give up. They have only 3 hits. Sometimes you take what the other team gives you. Lots of walks. Off-speed pitches fouled away, 0-2. I don't know, this has been a long game, and it's a work night for everyone. How do we feel about extra innings tonight? Meh, I know. Meh. 0-2 pitch. Wow, that's just outside. That's a tough one to take. 1-2. Marshke comes set, coming home. Fouled off. Dobratz seems like he has that off-speed pitch timed pretty well. Throw one that's into the strike zone. I think that Dobratz could send it a long way. Wow, that's a high, strike 3. Dobratz can't believe it. Strike 3 called for the first out. Luke Smogoleski has walked 3 times in the ballgame and struck out. Because of the strikeout, the runner does not advance from first base. Outside, ball 1. Double play ends the ball game, which means Smogoleski on a ground ball to the infield's got to be busting it down the line. Dropped in low. 2 balls, no strikes. On the outside corner for a strike, 2-1. One out, tying run at first base here in the bottom of the 7th. Last chance for the home team. Bounced off the plate. This is a fair ball. No, foul. Foul. Hit him while in the box. Home plate umpire indicated immediately. Foul ball. 2-2. You know what? If that ball stayed in fair territory, it was going to be tough to record an out on that play. It's going to be up the first base line. Pitcher would have had to have gotten it. Up high. Full count. Long set, runners going, swing and a miss. Runner's going to make it down to second base. So the bad news for the Bulldogs is they're down to their final out. The good news is the runner moves into scoring position. Caden Worth is a walk, 2 strikeouts, 0 for 3 officially today. A single to the outfield probably ties this ball game. Stevens Point trying to get the final out, preserving a 10-9 lead. Hit on the ground to third. Tough hop, throw across the diamond, ball game. Worth sees just one pitch and grounds out, and the Bulldogs are 1 run short. Final score is 10-9. 10 runs, 11 hits, 3 errors. In a win for Stevens Point. 9 runs on only 3 hits. And 1 error for the Bulldogs. 13 walks given to the Bulldogs by Stevens Point in what still turns out to be a winning effort. Go figure. Baseball can be funny that way. Down to the field for our postgame show next. Our postgame show is brought to you by Merrill Steel. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest. Apply today at merrillsteel.com. Again, repeating our final score, Stevens Point re-rallies after trailing by a run for a 10-9 win. I'm Chris Conley. Thanks for joining us on Zaleski Sports.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our 3 facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw steel. Be it sawing, cutting, drilling, or punching, they make sure the steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. As an addition to the machine ops team, we've recently purchased multiple Python X machines. These handy systems have given us increased productivity, unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merrill Steel is our in-house blasting and painting capabilities. Many projects require a complex coating system, and that's where we shine above the competition. We regularly apply corrosion-resistant coating in-house, as well as intumescent fire protection when needed. We hold the endorsement for sophisticated paint and coating from AISC. This, along with our NACE certified inspectors, ensure a high-quality finish for every piece. The loading and staging process, sandwiched between the end of production and shipping, is an important step in the fabrication process. Within a moment's notice, we are able to handle and place an entire load onto a trailer for quick delivery to a job site. Finally,
Post-game coverage now from Athletic Park. Stevens Point, the Sixers are 10-9 winners after almost having the scoreboard flipped in the late innings. Coach, that was a strange one tonight.
Yeah, very frustrating one for us. What did we give up? 3-4 hits, walked 15.
Yep.
Yeah, a couple errors. So we're hitting the ball good. We just got to throw better pitches.
Coach, what's going on with your starter Fleas? Because obviously that's a big-time fastball that he's got. I would love to have a radar gun on that, but struggled with his control. I thought his release point was inconsistent tonight.
Yeah, he throws hard. Sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. So he tried to battle through. He did the best he could, but he had a rough day throwing strikes.
You know, in a strange way, it's a good lesson for the team because you have to keep fighting through games like this. Not every game is going to be a 3-2 pitching gem or be within the norms of baseball. This game was outside the norms, and yet you still come home with a W, so that's something good.
Yeah, our team stayed mentally in it. We didn't blow up. The kids still had some fun today, which was good. I kept my composure with the kids also, so it was a good lesson for us all, you're right.
Yeah, I mean, to be down by a run in the 6th inning, we were looking up at our broadcast location. How in the heck did Wausau get the leads? Because you gave them a lot.
Yeah, we gave them way too much. They struggled offensively. Like Fleas does throw hard. He had a lot of strikeouts, but like I said, I think we had about 15 walks. That makes it hard on our defense, waiting for pitches to be thrown over the plate, waiting to make plays defensively. They get a little lazy, a little tired, a little lack of focus. And it showed a few different times.
Well, it's a lesson in persistency tonight. It's a 10-9 win. Congratulations. Thanks for coming over after the game, Coach.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, that's going to wrap up our post-game coverage. Again, our final score today, it's Stevens Point, 10-9 winners over the Wausau Bulldogs. Thanks for joining us from Athletic Park in Wausau. I'm Chris Conley for Zaleski Sports.